How to start a successful poultry farming. Guys, so many people out there, they fail in poultry farming, not because they don't have a capital to start with, not because they don't know how to rear chickens, not because they don't know how to sell eggs, not because they don't know how to feed chickens, but they lack knowledge of starting a poultry farming in the right way. And at the end of the video, you are going to learn those things. I'm going to guide you tips by tips on how to start poultry farming for you to just make a profitable poultry farming, because there is a difference between rearing of chickens and doing poultry farming as a business. And at the end of the video, I'm going to teach you how to do poultry farming as a business. Major reason why most people fail in poultry business, I see this most of the times. People choose the wrong breed. Before you just start poultry farming, you just need to choose the right breed depending on your side of business you want to start with. You can just start with, if you are focusing on the eggs, you can just start with layers, or even improved Kenya can do both. Improved Kenya can do both in meat and eggs. Yeah, they are dual. So, and even if you want to start with meat, you can just start with broilers, right? Yeah, if you are focusing on the meat, you can just start with broilers. Depending on your side of business you want to start with. So, people fail in these things. They don't differentiate between these breeds. So, just let's, for instance, let's see if you are focusing on the eggs, right? Yeah, and you want the eggs and meat, right? Let's do that. See this one. Let's compare this one. So someone can ask which breed is the best for eggs and meat for dual purpose chickens, like improved Kenyans, right? So I can just advise you out of my experience here that Saso F1 and Cruella can do better for eggs and meat, because they have the bigger body size. So you can just slaughter them for meat or sell them for meat, or you can just, at the same time, you can get eggs from them. They can lay, right? So if you are focusing on those sides, so meat and eggs, you can just focus on this Cruella and Saso F1. Yeah. So people fail in this. They don't know what exactly do they go to venture as a chicken breed. They lack that one. So that's why most people fail in poultry farming, because not because they don't have a capital, but they fail in chicken breed. Second, focus on building well ventilated chicken coops. So many people, they don't even understand what exactly does well ventilated chicken coops mean, because some people just build houses like they don't have any structure. They don't measure anything. They don't know what how many chickens are supposed to live in a certain area. You see, measurement of a house. You see, of a chicken house. So they don't know that one. So I don't think if they don't know, or they don't they ignore them, because they think that it's not that important for them to follow those one. But I want to assure you that, have you ever seen chickens that a chicken flock that they start pecking themselves, cannibalism? Have you ever find the reason why they start pecking themselves? Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason, guys. I think that's the reason, because you just put all your flocks on a very small space in your chicken coop, not knowing that you need a certain measurement for your chicks, for a chicken, at least to have the well spacing, for them not to get a lot of stress. You see, some chickens have stress when they are overcrowded, so they will just have the certain behavior like baking, you see. Yeah, and even reducing eggs. So that's where you just see the losses. That's why most people fail in business, not because they don't have money to start with. Yeah, but some small ignorance that can lead to these things. You can just see, and you can just run away from them, or you can just improve them and be the best farmer that you can make profit from it, you see. So you need to at least measure the chicken coops, at least for when ventilated 1 meter from the floor, then 5 meter above to the roof, for ventilation. Yeah, you can just do that, and can be better for you. Yeah, that's it. So you can just focus on that one and you can just see the results for your flock. Feeds, balance and clean water is our next topic. So many of you think that chickens don't deserve to eat balanced diet feeds. Yeah, they think that it's just a human being that they have to eat such foods, but let me just say this one, can you just how can you improve in eggs production if you don't give your chickens balanced diet feeds, just imagine how can they even manufacture that how can their body manufacture their quality feeds when you just feed your chickens grinded maize and giving them dirty water. You see, you don't care about the hygiene of your chick. How can you even just improve in your eggs production quality, just imagine. Or even meat, it's not supposed to be eggs alone, or even meat. How can you just improve on that one, So let's say this one, you need to give your chickens balanced diet, we have carbohydrates, vitamins, we have calcium, and we have even proteins, you can just give them all of them, at least give them balanced diet feeds. Yes, you can have more carbohydrates like maize grinded, but at least make sure that you have calcium in it, make sure you have the vitamin in it, make sure you have proteins. Yeah, that's it. Don't ignore this one, because the more you ignore, the more less eggs you get, the more less meat you get. Yeah, so you cannot run away from quality feeds. Just focus on that one. At least give them at least quality feeds. At least even if you have a lot of other feeds, but at least make sure that you have quality for them, at least the balanced diet for them. And clean water, focus on the clean water. Chickens need clean water. No one no one fully sure that chickens does not deserve clean water. They don't react in clean water. Yes, they react when you start getting the respiratory disease in your farm. You will just lose a lot of your flock, about even maybe even all of them can die, from respiratory disease, because chickens are so sensitive, you can just lose all of them. So focus on quality feeds and and even clean water. Focus on that one, and you will just see the results of it. Have a market and a good farm management. Guys, so many people out there fail in poultry farming because they don't have a market, and they are very poor in poultry management. Let's start with poultry management, because I want to start with it one so much, because I know this is the biggest challenge. Guys, so many people out there, they don't have a farm records. You need to have a farm record. What you sell and what your expenses is, this is the profit. You need to have those things. Don't just rear chickens just to do business. Have an organized business, at least for you just to know, I'm making a progress in this business. This business is giving me some money, some profit, so just focus on that one. Yeah, good management. Know the yeah, that's it. Know the expenses of the feeds, like that one, the labor. This is the vaccination. This is for vaccination. This is for feeds. This is for housing. This is the improvement of our next project. We need to improve our chickens. Yeah, that's how management should be. Just focus on that one. Do small and perfect. Even it's not supposed to, it's you don't have to start with 100 chicks, just start with even 150 or even 100 or even 200. Small amount of flocks, at least, that is well managed, you will just see the profit, and you will just grow in the progress, very good progress or in your poultry journey. You see, that's it. Yeah, let's go to market. I normally say that you need to produce something that you can sell. Don't just rear chickens. Just to produce something that you can sell. And first of all, just start with market first. Start with market first. Go to market. See, study the market. What does market want? We want meat. Focus on the meat. Just come to the farm. Then rear a broiler. You see, if they need eggs, come to the farm, rear layers. If they need both, come to the farm, come and rear dual purpose chickens, like improved Kenyan chickens. You see, that can give you both meat and eggs. So just focus on that one. You don't need just to rear chickens because someone is your neighbor have chickens. Just focus on rear something that you can sell. You see, that's it. Focus on this one, and your poultry farming will be well and successful. I when you just follow these small tips that I gave you today. I think this video can help you in any way. If you are focused, if you want to start poultry farming and you are a new beginner, just follow these tips that I guide you. I know because I have experience in poultry farming. And if you want my PDF teachings that can guide you steps by steps on how to start a successful poultry farming, out of my experience here, I can just I have a full PDF teaching that I can guide you steps by steps. I sell full PDF teaching, 250 Kenyan shillings. If you are interested, I can just put my number on my WhatsApp number there, so that you can just text me for you to get the PDF teaching and follow those one, and you can just master the full PDF teaching of how to start a successful poultry farming. Guys, I think on today's video, this is the last. This is our last topic. See you in the next video. Bye bye.